Shri Muralidhara Swamiji, by the Parama Kripa of Madhuri Sakhi Sameda Remekavarada Thakurji, by the grace of Punnu Guruvayappan, we are really fortunate to learn Narayaniyam, beautiful Adi Vellikkiழமை Friday evening in Atlanta, and very auspicious. Krishna and Radha are always in our life, and our Gurunatha is running our lives. So, what's not to like? So, we are really fortunate, bowing down to the lotus feet of Gurunatha and Guruvayappan. Let us begin today's class. Most beautiful part in the Narayaniyam, Krishna Avatara. It is also the favorite of the author Narayana Bhattadri. So, that's why we have to get excited because Narayana Bhattadrikum pidichadu Narayaniyam. Adula Krishna Avatara. Adukku he took 50 chapters to describe Krishna Katha. And so he only wrote that beautiful shloka, Krishno rakshatu ma charachara guruhu Krishnam namasye sada Krishnenaiva surakshito amasakrit Krishnaya dattam manaha Krishnadeva samudbhavo mama vivo Krishnasya dasosmyaham Krishne bhakti rachanchala bhagavan He Krishna tubhyam namaha Krishna 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 Navaram. It's a beautiful shloka, and so Bhattadri also loves Krishna Avatara so much. So it's really very divine in this place. So bowing down to Bhagavan, let us see the beautiful chapter 37. The very first word it says sāndrānandatanO hare. The Bhagavan who is the very form of condensed bliss. When the milk is very good, but when the milk is condensed and it's so much sweeter. When you do palpayasam and you make the milk more and more boiled and make it condensed, how sweet it will be, how potent it will be, like that much ananda. It's concentrated ananda. That is how he begins the very chapter. The theme of Narayaniyam is Anandam. The theme will be conveyed in the text when you see the same word appearing in the beginning, in the middle, and then in the end. Then you know, this is the theme. What is the theme? First sloka, sāndrānandatanō anupamidam sāndrānanda angem ananda. Then this is like the middle we are coming to. Again, same word, sāndrānandatanō hare. So this appears, I think this word also appears in Upanishad somewhere. I heard another pravachan. This word is very beautiful, Narayaniyam word. He has taken words and tattva from many granthas. Bhattadri, great scholar, yeah. So this word is most auspicious. Sāndrānandatanō hare, like that in the middle. Then in the end also, Paramananda Sandoha Lakshmi. May this grantha bestow ananda to everyone, like that in the last, almost second last shloka. So again, let everyone be blessed with anandam. Paramananda Sandoha Lakshmi. And the anandam dhan in the Narayaniyathoda theme. So this chapter begins with the word sāndrānandatanō. Then next chapter is actual Krishna's birth, and it begins with the word Anandarupa Bhagavan Aidevatare. Hare, Ananda there also. Krishna equals Ananda. So that Avatara we are going to learn. So it's really very bhagyam for us in this beautiful Shravan Maas also. We are going to seek, and Krishna Avatara coming very soon in 2 weeks. So we are a little bit ahead, and so let us enjoy 37th canto. Shri Bhattapada Manisham Pradibhavayami Sāndrānandatanō hare Hare Namaityuchaihi Mucchate Sarva Pataka. When you just say Hare, Attara Punya, if you have done, you are able to say the word two letters hare. So say hare again without being shy. Chant Narayanyam loudly to Guruvayurappan in your house. sāndrānandatanO hare nanu purā daivāsure sangare tvatkṛittā karmaśeṣa vaśatO yatena yātā gatim teṣāṁ bhūtalajanmanāṁ ditibhuvāṁ bhāreṇa dūrārditā bhūmiḥ prāpa viri nchamāśritapadaṁ devaiḥ puraivágataiḥ sāndrānandatanO hare nanu purā daivāsure sangare tvatkṛittā karmaśeṣa vaśatO yatena yātā gatim teṣāṁ bhūtalajanmanāṁ ditibhuvāṁ bhāreṇa dūrārditā bhūmiḥ prāpa viri nchamāśritapadaṁ devaiḥ puraivágataiḥ. All the that Bhagavan who is the very form of Ananda, condensed bliss. Paramananda is a ball of bliss. So that Bhagavan or Hare, who is the Sri Hari, who is that Bhagavan, long time ago, the Devas and Asuras in the battle, they always fight with each other. Then some of them get killed, but they do not attain moksha. So, yatena yātā gatim karmaśeṣa vaśatō, because of residual karma, they have not attained moksha, all the Asuras. Even though they were killed by Bhagavan, but still they have not attained moksha, so they are born again now at the time of Krishna Avatara, Dvapara Yuga, and so the burden of the earth has increased so much. teṣāṁ bhūtalajanmanāṁ ditibhuvāṁ bhāreṇa dūrārditā. So the population is so much that the mother earth is not able to bear it. So even when you see so many people everywhere, Atlanta population has increased so much after COVID. So many people are moving here, and so the houses they are building, like the city is expanding so much. Atlanta is 30 miles from Atlanta, 40 miles from Atlanta, people buy houses and then they commute all the way. Like that it has expanded. Like that population is so much now. And I would think, why so many people are everywhere? What is, they don't pray, they don't do anything, they just eat and sleep. And why, Bhagavan, you created so many people like that? Burden. Mother Earth, she's the, we see only the earth, but we don't see the Adhisthana Devata. Every element has a Devata behind it. The Vayu, the wind that is blowing everywhere, Vayu Bhagavan is the Adhisthana Devata for that. The fire you see burning, the fire has a fire god. So all the elements have a Devata, a god associated with it. So that is Bhumi Devi for the earth. So Bhumi Devi, she is not able to bear the weight of the wicked people especially, and then she goes to Brahmaji and says, please help me. So that's what it says. bhāreṇa dūrārditā bhūmiḥ prāpa virincham. Virincha is Brahmaji. Āśritapadaṁ. She took refuge in Brahmaji, and then she said, please help. And there devaiḥ puraivágataiḥ, devatas had already gone to Brahmaji. They also said, please help us, Brahmaji. So many asuras are still, not dying. So please help us. So all the people are saying, Bhumi Devi is telling, Aha durjana bhuri varam atitam pado nidau padukam edam palaya andame vivashadam samprachya devani man ityadi prachura pralapa vivasham alokya dhata mahim deva ikshaparido tadhyau bhavandam hare. Aha durjana bhuri bharamatitam Pado nidau paduka Edam palaya hantame vivashadam Sampricha devanuman Ityadi prachura pralapa vivasham Alokya dhata mahim Devanam vadanani viksha parido Dadhyau bhavandam hare. Where the weight of the population anymore, especially since wicked people have increased so much. So when you have natural disasters, it's because Bhumi Devi is not happy. So we are abusing the earth. So we see not tsunami or earthquake or wildfire or torrential rain and flood. All this nature is speaking that she's not happy. So Bhumi Devi is telling, I'm about to be, I'm about to fall into the ocean. Please save us. Like that, Bhumi Devi is praying to Brahmaji. Etam palaya handame vivashadam sampricha devanuman ityadi prachura pralapa vivasham. They are lamenting. Bhumi Devi usually never complains. Now when she has complained means it's really unbearable. So, pralapa vivasham alokya dhata mahim devanam vadanani viksha parido. Looking at all of them, Brahmaji for a minute meditated on Bhagavan. Brahmaji, avadan top, adukku mela top, Narayana is there. So, he meditates on Lord Narayana. Then, Uche Chambuja Bhura Munai Suraha Satyam Dharitrya Vacho Nanvasya Bhavadam Cha Rakshana Vidau Dakshauhi Lakshmi Patihi. Who is capable of protecting us? Lakshmi Patihi. Lakshmi Devi mother name has come in on Friday. I'm happy. So Dakshauhi Lakshmi Patihi Sarve Sharva Purasara Vayamido Gatva Payovadidhim Natvatam Stumahe Javatidiyayo Sākam Tava Kedanam Uche Chambuja Bhura Munai Suraha Satyam Dharitrya Vacho Nanvasya Bhavadam Cha Rakshana Vidau Dakshauhi Lakshmi Padihi Sarve Sharva Purasara Vayamido Gatva Payovaridhim Natvatam Stumahe Javatidiyayo Sākam Tava Kedanam Vacho. Brahmaji meditated for a second and he could see Mother Earth, whatever she's saying is correct. Satyam Dharitrya Vacho. Her words are indeed true. So let us all take Shiva with us and let us go to the Kshiravdi Sagara and go and praise Narayana and try to invoke his grace. So, Payovadidim Natvatam Stumahe Javadidyayo Sākam Tava Kedanam. All of them go to Narayana's abode. Te mugdha nilashali dugdha jaladehe tiram gada sangadaha. Te mugdha nilashali dugdha jaladehe tiram gada sangadaha. Yavat tvatpada chintanai gamanasah tavat sapatho jabhu. Tvatvācam hridaye nishamya sakalanānandayanno chivan ākhyāta paramatmana swayamaham vakyam tada karnyata. Te mugdha nilashali dugdha jaladehe tiram gada sangataha yavat tvatpada chindanai gamanasah tavat sapadho jabhu. Tvatvācam hridaye nishamya sakalanānandayanno chivan ākhyāta paramatmana swayamaham vakyam tada karnyata. To the Kshira Sagara and Lord Narayana is resting on the serpent bed Adishesha, and when a beautiful pleasant breeze is blowing and all of them feel the divine energy there, the beautiful place, just by reaching there, by the fragrance, they feel intense bliss and they forget their bodily consciousness. They are taken to another level. So they feel intense ananda. And then they all stand there with hands bowed. And then Brahmaji is meditating on Bhagavan, and all of them are thinking about the lotus feet of Bhagavan, and they are praying with him. And Brahmaji is also praying and chanting the Purusha Sukta, and all are praying with one mind. All are praying together like this, and then Bhagavan slowly opens, talks to Brahmaji in his mind. So Brahmaji said, the Lord has blessed. The Lord has heard our prayer. So tavatsapato jabu tadvācam hridaye nishamya sakalanānandayanno jivan. Brahmaji, when he said the Lord is going to answer our prayer, he has heard our distress, and he's going to incarnate. He has given me a message. So like that, when everybody said, Brahmaji said like that, all of them became very happy. Sakalanānandayanno jiva ākhyāda paramatmana swayamaham vakyam tada karnyata. Only Brahmaji could communicate with Bhagavan like that. So not everyone could be directly talking to Bhagavan, but we go to the level, like that we approach. That is how the Devas, they don't go directly. They always go to Brahmaji, then Brahmaji, like that. So what did Bhagavan tell Brahmaji in his heart? Jane dina dashamaham divishada bhūmiḥ bhīmayendrapaihi taccēpāya bhavāmi yādavakule soham samagratmana. Bhagavan is telling, Jane dina dashamaham divishada bhūmiḥ bhīmayendrapaihi taccēpāya bhavāmi yādavakule soham samagratmana devaiḥ भवन्तु कलया देवाङ्गनाश्चावनो मत्सेवार्थम् इति त्वदीयवचनं पादो जभूरुचिमान् देवावृष्णिकुले भवन्तु कलया देवाङ्गनाश्चावनो मत्सेवार्थमिति त्वदीयवचनं पादो जभूरुचिमान्. I understand the plight of Bhumi Devi and all the Devas, and I understand all the cruel kings. Burden, and so in order to kill them, takkshepāya bhavami yādava kule, I shall incarnate in Yādava Kula. Bhagavan has already, just by sankalpa it happens. Just Bhagavan has to think, and it just happens like that. So Bhagavan says, Bhavami Yādava Kule Soham Samagratmana, with all my powers. That is why Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam, because Bhagavan it's a Purna Avatara. Purnam Brahmaiva Sakshat. It is not a partial Avatara or Amsha Avatara. This is Purna Avatara. With all his majesties, with all his Ashtasiddhis, Bhagavan is incarnating in the form of Krishna. Even Krishna's form is even more beautiful than Narayana's form. Yesterday we saw in that song. So when we saw the summary of Krishna Avatara, so that Krishna is so beautiful. What Narayana doesn't have, Krishna has. He has the Prema Bhava, he has the Rupa Madhuryam, Leela Madhuryam, Venu Madhuryam. All these Krishna has, Prema Madhuryam. All these additional quality which Narayana didn't have, Bhagavan Krishna has. So Bhagavan says, I shall incarnate in the Yādava Kula, Soham Samagratmana, with all my powers. And then Deva Vrishni Kule Bhavandu Kalaya, let the Devas be born in the Vrishni Kula, and let their Devanganas, let all the wives of the Devas, let they also be born on the earth to do seva for my in this Avatara. So all of them are born to serve Bhagavan one way or another. So Matsevartham idhi tvadiya vachanam, and Bhagavan incarnate, all the parikars will come. No, he just not be one Bhagavan. It will be all his attendants will all come, take different forms and come. And this way the Leela will happen and nobody will know. And then at the end they will go to the original state. This is how so many Leelas of Bhagavan happen again and again. And so, Matsevarthamidhi tvadiya vachanam pado jabhuruchivan. When Bhagavan said like this, that Brahmaji told everyone, all of them became delighted. Shutva karnarasayanam. It was like karna rasa. It was like amrita, nectar to the ears. Shutva karnarasayanam tava vachaha sarveshu nirvapita swanteshvisha gadeshu tavaka kripa piyosha triptatmasu. They felt immense contentment, satisfaction. Just that Bhagavan is going to incarnate. All their troubles will be over very soon. So all of them felt all their dukkha is over. They felt big relief. A whole burden has been lifted. That feeling, everything will work out. When somebody is giving guarantee, then why worry, right? So like that, Bhagavan gave guarantee. All of them went peacefully. Shutva karnarasayanam tava vachaha sarveshu nirvapita swandeshvisha gadeshu tavaka kripa piyosha triptatmasu vikhyade madhurapure kila bhavat sanidhya punyottare धन्या देवकनन्दनां उदवहत् राजासशूरात्मजः विख्यादे मधुरापुरे किल भवत्सान्निध्यपुण्योत्तरे धन्या देवकनन्दनां उदवहत् राजासशूरात्मजः. Spoke like this, all of them felt satisfied and all of them go back to their respective places. And then Swanteshvisha gadeshu tavaka kripa piyosha triptatmasu. And now they come to the scene in Mathura. Mathura vikhyade Mathura pure kila bhavat sanidhya. From Delhi you can drive by car and pass Mathura, Vrindavan and go to Barsana. It takes about 3 hours. So I passed Mathura and went. So then you could see Yamuna river also there. It's all polluted though, but it's there. So like that, Mathura, that city where Kamsa is the marriage of Devaki and Vasudeva happening. Ikhyade Mathura pure kila bhavat sanidhya punya. Bhavat sanidhyam is always a very potent place. Bhagavan's sanidhyam, Bhagavan's presence is always felt. That place is very sacred. That Mathura. Bhavat sanidhya punyottare dhanya devakanandanam. Devaka's daughter Devaki is marrying the son of Shurasena, Shuratmajaha, who is that Vasudeva. So the marriage of Devaki and Vasudeva are happening in Mathura. At that time, Udvaha Vasidau Tadiya Sahajaha Kamsoda Sammanayane Etau Sutadaya Gadaf Padirade Vyomotaya Tvatkṛittā Udvaha Vasidau Tadiya Sahajaha Kamsoda Sammanayane Etau Sutadaya Gadaf Padirade Vyomotaya Tvatkṛittā अस्यास्त्वाम् आदिदुष्टम् अष्टमसुतो हन्देरिदः सन्त्रासात्सतु हन्तुम् अन्दिगगताम् तन्वीं कृपाणीमदात् उद्वाहावसिदौ तदीयसहजः कंसोदसम्मानयन्ने एतौ सूततया गतः पतिरते व्योमोत्तया त्वद्गिरा अस्यास्त्वाम् अधिदुष्टम् अष्टमसुतो हन्देरिदः सन्द्रासात्सतु हन्तुमन्दिगगताम् तन्वीं कृपाणीमदात्. grand wedding is happening, and Devaki and Vasudeva are seated in the chariot. Kamsa is driving the chariot. Kamsa is the brother of Devaki, and Kamsa is doing big show and pomp, and he is driving the chariot, and all the Bharat is walking, and they are all dressed in, splendid clothes, and beautiful trumpets are sounding, beautiful instruments are sounding, people, Brahmanas are chanting Vedas, all the women, they are all dressed up, and some are dancing and doing kirtans. Like this grand Bharat is coming. And then suddenly, as everybody is in a festive mood, there was a ashariri vak, an ethereal voice is heard from the heavens. Asyastva atidushtam ashtamasudo. Are, you wicked Kamsa, atidushtam, you are atidushtam. And therefore, the eighth son of this couple will be your killer. Like that, asyastva atidushtam ashtamasudo. Handedi hante, handedi hante, hanteritaha. So the voice is, announcing from the sky beforehand itself. It's not like, at the very end, Kamsa could just live and then suddenly last moment he died. Not like that. Now only voice is announcing, so that Kamsa is going to live in fear day and night. Every moment he is going to live in fear now. Because what do we all fear? We are all running away from Mrityu. We are all afraid. Death is chasing us day after day, right? So we are all trying to run from death. So we get big house, so we get all the facility, eat 3 times and trying to save ourselves, all that. Everybody is afraid of death. And therefore, Kamsa too, when it is announcing that the 8th child of this couple will be the killer for you, sāndrānandatanO pandumandigagatam. Santrasa, intense fear is getting. And then he immediately said, okay, hey Kupa, hey, let me kill her right now. Then she will never have 8th child. Like that, suddenly he changed. Just now he was brother, now he has become the opposite nature, because everybody wants to save themselves first. This shows how selfish we are all, right? So then true color came out. So Kamsa immediately took the sword. Kripani Madan. He took a sword and said, let me kill you right now. So there will not be any babies. Like that, he is going to kill at that time. Grinnanaschikureshutā khalamatihi chaureshchiram sāntvanaihi. No munchan punaratmajarpanagira pridodayadu grihan adhyam tvatsahajam tatharpitamapi snehena nahannasau dushtanamapi devapushtakaruna drashtahi dhire kada grinnanaschikureshutā khalamatihi chaureshchiram sāntvanaihi. No munchan punarahmajarpanagira pridodayadu grihan adhyam tvatsahajam tatharpitamapi snehena nahannasau dushtanamapi devapushtakaruna drashtahi dhire kada. Kamsa pulled her by the hair. He caught hold of her hair and pulled her, and he is about to kill. Immediately, our Vasudeva, he tried to put some sense into Kamsa, and he pleaded to save the life of his wife, just married wife. Vasudeva, using his, calmness, presence of mind, is trying to, change the mind of Kamsa. It will be such a terrifying situation, right? The one person is terror and causing fear. Then how can you deal with the situation? So imagine Vasudeva, how he must have felt, and so, but he didn't give up. He tried to give some good advice. In the Bhagavatam, you can see the shlokas, how he says what goes around comes around. Therefore, if you kill your wife, you will not only face ill repute and your name will suffer in this world, but you'll also suffer in the next world, and then your karma will chase you wherever you go. Do not do this, because what goes around comes around. All this he is saying, but Kamsa doesn't care. They only care about right now. Asura's nature is like that. They care about instant, right now. They don't care about future Krishna, they care like that. Did not help, nothing helped. Vasudeva's advice did not do anything. Then Vasudeva says, okay, don't worry, Kamsa, I shall hand over all our children to you. Atmajarpanagira, Arpanagira, we shall hand over all our children to you. Please spare her life. Like that, he made a deal. So that was acceptable to Kamsa. So, Prito Yado Griha. That is why every situation, there is a solution. If we have calmness and presence of mind, we can tackle. We should not get tensed up and say, oh my God, like that. You should hold on to Nama, and the right answer comes. Next second you will get a good idea. Like that, Vasudeva is a devotee. He has that faith in Bhagavan, and so he is handling the situation, putting up a smiling face, but terrified inside. Yes, because I have to give all my children. Let it be. Like that, he made that promise and temporarily averted danger to his wife. So, then, just as he said, when the first child was born, without even looking at it and say, I have to give you, and putting some, making some scheme to avoid that, he didn't do any of that. He just took the child and straight went to Kamsa and gave it. So, Adyam Tvatsahajam, Onnodu Krishna, Onnodu brother Krishna, that brother he gave to Kamsa, Tatharpidam api snehi. Kamsa saw this baby. Ayyo, this baby is very beautiful. It's only the 8th child that will kill me. Let this baby be okay, no? Let this baby survive. His name was Kirtiman, they called. And the baby, Kamsa is feeling suddenly overpowering affection. Snehena nahannasau. Dushtanamapi deva pushta karuna. Dushtas also get karuna sometimes, it seems. Bhattadri is saying, Dushtanamapi deva pushta karuna. Drishtahi dhire kada. So like this, he temporarily averted that dangerous situation. What are we doing all these shlokas? As you see, Narayana Bhattadri is writing Narayaniam, right? And what is Bhattadri's problem? He is suffering from intense disease and is trying to get a relief for his personal problem. That's why he is coming and praying to Bhagavan. He has intense personal problem which no one in the world could solve. And so as the last resort, he has come to Bhagavan and say, please cure me. So at the end of every canto, he will say, Krishna, Pahima, Sarvaroga, please save me, Krishna. Please remove my ailment. Day 1 finished. Did the ailment get cured? No, not yet. Again, day 2, did it go away? No, not yet. Day 3, no, not yet. Like that, kept going. Today is day 37. Disease is there? Yes, still there. But what is Bhattadri doing? Recounting the glories of Bhagavan. Bhattadri is not sitting shut up in a room and lamenting his condition. Bhattadri is getting the strength, using his willpower, coming to temple and chanting the name of Bhagavan and singing his glories. Same thing we should do. It's a lesson for us. When we have difficult situation in life, instead of always lamenting and saying there is no hope for me, what shall I do? Like that, not give up. To come to Guruvayurappan and divert your mind and take it to Katha of Bhagavan. What is Bhattadri doing? He is in intense pain. It's not cured yet. But he is giving beautiful Katha for us. Like that, when you turn the mind to Bhagavan, yesterday we saw little bit of Smarana, right? Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam. Smarana is taking the mind to Bhagavan. not only doing external work for Bhagavan, but the mind should be engaged in Bhagavan. So to write Bhattadri is in that state and narrating the glories. So he is in that smarana of Bhagavan. Like that only Prahlada, he was able to handle all dangerous situation in his life. When his life is threatened every minute, how did Prahlada escape? So yesterday we saw Hiranyakashipu send the Diggajas, the very mad elephants, to attack him with their teeth. And the elephant are crushing the chest of Prahlada. Then what happened? The Prahlada, nothing happened to Prahlada. He is the same blissful person. But what happened to the Danta? Chur chur ho gaya, powdered. The teeth of the elephant became powdered and the elephant died. Ulta ho gaya. All of them go and tell Hiranyakashipu, nothing happened. No, nothing happened to Prahlada. Then all the kids, they are asking Prahlada, what is your secret? Such dangerous situation come in your life and yet you manage to escape. This is a lesson for us. We are all in this every day after day. Some dangerous situation comes, Vipatti Varpadade, we are praying. Let not there be problem today. Problem still comes. Problem comes, but immediately Guru Arpan is waiting every second. The moment you call, he is ready to help. That is what Prahlada does. So when the kids ask Prahlada, what did you do, Prahlada? What is your secret? Prahlada says this shloka, it appears in Vishnu Puran. This shloka, Danta Gajanam Kulishagra Churnaya Dete Na Balam Mamaitate. Danta Gajana, the teeth of the Gaja, the elephants, when they pierce me, it is like Pulishagra Nishtura, it is like so hard like thunderbolt. The teeth so sharp and hard like thunderbolt. Anybody would die. But when Prahlada says, it is not my effort or my smartness that I was able to escape. Churnaya dete na balam mamaitat. It's not my balam at all. Then what is it? Mahavipat tapa vinashayonam. Mahavipat tapa vinashayonam. Mahavipat. Periya vipattukal. Vinasham. They will be destroyed. Big dangers will be resolved. How? Janardanasu smarananubhava. Janardanasu smarananubhava. Just a thought of Janardana, just a smarana of Janardana will do magic, will do miracle. Prahlada said, that is the secret of smarana. Smarana does that. So Bhattadri, instead of lamenting a day after day about his body, he said his mind is turned towards Guru Vairappan. Mind is in the smarana of Bhagavan. And so it doesn't feel the pain. Right now it doesn't feel the pain because mind is over there. After he goes back home, yeah, he may get pain, but right now he's engaged in writing and thinking about Bhagavan, no danger at all. Pattapa vinashayonam janardanasu smarananubhava. So that is the shloka. Prahlada says, it is the smarana of Bhagavan which helps us avert many dangerous situations. So that is a lesson. As I speak, I take these lessons for me first because I am really zero. Every time I get all this, then I remember, I should remember. Is life very smooth? No, not at all. But am I here? Yes, I'm here. We all keep going, right? How? Because Guru Arpan is holding. We hold on again and again. So Prahlada says, Bhattadri Satyam. Ididam proof. Bhattadri is exactly doing that in Narayanyam. That's why Narayanyam is so a personal prayer and it's a success story. That is Narayanyam. And so Bhattadri said, even Asuras have compassion, it seems. So Kamsa left. The first child said, take it back. At that time, then what happened? Narada Muni came. Tavatvan manasaiva Narada Muni प्रोचे स भोजेश्वरम् यूयं नन्वसुरासुराश्च यदवो जानासि किं न प्रभो तावत्त्वन् मनसैव नारदमुनिः प्रोचे स भोजेश्वरम् यूयं नन्वसुरासुराश्च यदवो जानासि किं न प्रभो मायावी स हरिर्भवत्वदकृते भावी सुरप्रार्थनात् इत्याकर्ण्य यदूनदूदुनदसौ शौर्यश्च सूनूनहन् मायावी स हरिर्भवत्वदकृते भावी सुरप्रार्थनात् इत्याकर्ण्य यदूनदूदुनदसौ शौर्यश्च सूनूनहन्. Sir did not kill. Then gadabad ho gaya. Narada Muni said, oh, this is not how the story is supposed to go. So Narada comes and is telling, prompting Kamsa, Shavi diya usko. What did he say? Did you not know? You are the part of the Bhojas. Tavatvan manasaiva Narada Muni proche sa Bhojeshwaram is the Bhoja, right? King of Bhoja. So they are all called the Bhojas, Kamsa and his team. And then Narada says, Yuyam Nanvasura, you are all Asuras. And you are all born in the clan of Bhojas. And then Surascha Yadavo, the Devas have been born in the clan of Yadavas. Did you not know that? Janasi Kimna Prabho. It seems you don't know that. But you are all in the Vasura clan. Devatas are in the Yadava clan. And Mayavi Srihari has incarnated, is going to incarnate in the Yadava clan because they all prayed to him. Mayavi sa Hari Bhavatvadakriti to kill you. Mayavi sa Hari Bhavatvadakriti Bhavi Suraprarthanat, because Devas prayed to him, Sri Hari is going to be born in their team. Therefore, Bhavi Suraprarthanadi Ityakanya Yadunadudunadaso. Oh, Kamsa were furious. He drove away all the Yadavas and they all ran in different places and went hiding. So that is why all the Devas, they were displaced from their homes. They all left and went to different places and went to hiding. So Yadunadudunadasau Shaureshcha Sununahan, and he killed child after child. 6 children mercilessly Kamsa killed. Then last sloka, Prapte Saptama Garbhada Mahipadau, 7th Garbha. Ahipadau, Adishesha has come and he has come to the womb of Devaki. Bhagavan, Purusha and Pradhana. Adishesha is like Rama and Lakshmana Swami Mari. Adishesha is right there in that high state. That Adishesha Bhagavan entered Devaki's Vasudeva and then Devaki. Prapti Saptama Garbhada Mahipadau Tvatkṛittā Mayaya Nide Madhava Rohinim Tvamapi Bhovo Satchit Sukhaigatmakaha. I love that word again and again. Satchit Sukhaigatmakaha Devakya Jataram Viveshita Vibho Samstuyamana Suraihi Sattvam Krishna Viduya Roga Patalim Bhaktim Param Dehi Me. So, Prapte Saptama Garbhada Mahipadau Tvatkṛittā Mayaya Nide Madhava Rohinim Tvamapi Bhoho Satchit Sukhaigatmakaha Devakya Jataram Viveshita Vibho Samstuyamana Suraihi Sattvam Krishna Viduya Roga Padalim Bhaktim Param Dehi Me. Pregnancy-la Ahipadavu, the king of serpents, Adishesha, entered Devaki's womb. And then Tvatkṛittā Mayaya, Bhagavan had a talk with Maya Devi. And then magically the womb was transferred to Rohini. And she's over there in Gokula with Nanda Baba. And so the magically her womb was transferred to other wife of Vasudeva, who is Rohini. So we said all the Yadavas scattered in different places. Rohini Devi left. And then she has gone to Gokula. The Rohini Devi is most blessed because she is going to be able to witness all the Leelas of Bhagavan. Vraja Leela, Mathura Leela, Dwaraka Leela, all the Leelas. Our Rohini Devi is the only one who saw all the Leelas. Otherwise, everybody got little bit of that or little bit of this, right? Rohini Devi, she saw all the Leelas. So she will be the one telling Vraja Leela, and all the people will hear. And then when Bhagavan also comes and he tries to hear, and he's filled with prema, and then Bhagavan, Balramji and Subhadra, they became Jagannath form. They became that their body disintegrated and went inside, and that's why Jagannath ji image is different, right? That is the prema avatara. So that Rohini Devi is the one who has seen all the Vraja Leela, and so she will tell. All of them will ask, tell us what all Krishna did in when he was running away, stealing butter. What was Krishna Leela? It's described to us. It was Rohini Mata Devi. So that Rohini Devi, this 7th Balramji went over there. Ready? Balramji is ready first. He's the elder brother. Then Nide Madhava Rohini Twamapibo. Then what happened? Satchit Sukha Ekatmakaha. You also now enter Devaki's womb. Who is that Bhagavan? Sat Chit Sukhaika. Why we say Krishna and Guru Ayappa always? Because he is the very embodiment of Anandam. Therefore, when you do Smarana, Janardanastu Smaranam, when you do Smarana of that Bhagavan, it has to work. Things will be positive. Problem will be solved. Why? Because we are calling that Bhagavan, who is Sat Chit Sukh. Sat Chit Sukhaikatmakaha, always existing, is the very nature of awareness and consciousness, and is the very form of bliss. That Bhagavan entered Devakya Jataram Niveshida. A beautiful Devaki has become so radiant. Now, as Bhagavan has entered, Samstuyamana Surya, all the gods want to look at Devaki. How come she is so beautiful? And they all come to the prison. In the dark prison, where we cannot see, we say a small place, how could 10,000 devatas stand there? Yeah, it is possible, because it's all yoga maya. So all of them come and stand there, and they do stuti. Samstuyamana Surai Sattvam Krishna. Hey Krishna, here Bhattadri says, Krishna, why don't you cure me? Sattvam Krishna Viduya Roga Patali. Ettara Roga, I'm suffering, Krishna. Please bless me. Please remove my roga. And then Bhakti Param, give me para bhakti. Pepata bhakti, para bhakti. This bhakti, when we get, there is no amana mare, mari hai sansar, we never die. Give me that bhakti, by getting which I'll never die. Like that, para bhakti. Eppadi kadakkum? Mama gunagana leela karnanai kirtanadhyaihi Maisura Saridogha Prakya Chitthanuvrittihi Bhavati Parama Bhaktihi Sahi Mrityor Vijetri Kapila Tanurititvam Devahotyai Nyagadi Ipperpata Parabhakti. Again and again singing gunas of Bhagavan. Mama Gunagana Leela Karnanai Kapila Avataratla, this shloka comes. So that Parabhakti Sahi Mrityor Vijetri. அந்த மாதிரி பக்தி எனக்கு தானே. Did he get? Yes. Bhattadri got. All prayers were answered for Narayana Bhattadri. He lived up to ripe old age of 106 and then attained Guru Ayappan. So with Guru Ayappan there is only win. Shri Krishnaya Parabrahmane Namaha sāndrānandatanō Kaladeshavadibhyam Nirmuktam Nityamuktam Nigamasharasahasrena Nirbhasyamanam Aspashtam Dristamatre Punarurupurusharthatmakam Brahma Tattvam Tattavadbhādi Sakshat Gurupavanapure Andabhagyam Jananam. Shri Krishnaya Parabrahmane Namaha.